As part of the sectional module, we have gone through quite a few important details with respect to performance tuning of SQL queries. As engineers, we should be capable enough to tune the performance of our SQL queries. You might face this question very often in the interviews as well as in the projects. You should be in a position to answer this question. In case in the interviews or as part of the projects, if someone asks you about how you tune performance of SQL queries, then you can explain in this manner. You can say, I'll first review the query, then I'll generate explain plan for the SQL query. Once I generate the explain plan, I'll try to identify any performance bottlenecks by reviewing the explain plan. Once I identify the performance bottlenecks, I will try to address based upon the issue. For example, if there are indexes missing on certain foreign key fields and if those fields are used as part of the joins, I might consider adding index. Many times when we add index, the performance is improved quite a lot. You can actually talk about the example which I have given. We have used this query. The query is primarily to join orders and order items to get all the item level details for a given customer over a period of time. You can say that when I review the explain plan, there were no indexes either on order customer ID or order item order ID. I made sure the indexes are created on both the fields. You can also talk about the performance testing which we have performed. You can say to make sure it is improving the performance, we have iterated through multiple customer IDs and ran the query 1000 times. It was taking almost 35 seconds. Then we have added required indexes and we have run the query again thousands of times. This time it have taken much less than 1 second. We have seen the performance improvement leaps and bounds after adding the indexes. You can also talk about having too many indexes on tables is not good because there will be overhead when it comes to write operations. Hence, we have to be very careful while adding indexes on the tables. Based on the access patterns related to the queries and also frequency of such queries, we have to determine whether to create indexes or not. We cannot just add indexes blindly. It will slow down the write operations. If write operations are slowed down, it might impact the overall application performance itself. That being said, make sure you are prepared to answer these kind of questions as part of the interviews or as part of the projects so that you exhibit the expertise related to performance tuning. Performance tuning is very, very important to make sure you build robust applications and also to crack the interviews.